it is in your region. This is writing stream number 2. We're back today with more writing. Hi Ria! Hi, how you doing? Yeah. Back today with more writing. I've got my notebook. I've got my pen. If I do start working on an actual script today, then there shall be keyboard ASMR, for which I will turn my mic down so that it doesn't sound like I'm typewriting exactly or, directly in your head. But that's the plan today. How are you? How was your day? How was your week so far? It's only Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. What are you working on tonight? Let us know. And let's chill and hang out for a second before we start the first stream. Do I have anything to drink? I don't think I do. Hydrate, folks. Hydrate. Also, I've got double band-aids. There's nothing wrong with my fingers. It's just, you know how, like, in winter when, when it's cold and kind of damp and you do the dishes and then you've just always got, like, little bits of skin around your fingernail that just tears off and it hurts like a bitch. Yeah. So, double band-aids. Oh, right, you've got time off, don't you? Oh, time off until next Monday. That's good. Wait, what are you working on? First draft of... finishing the draft of the zine piece. That's nice. I don't do anything bad to my hands. Like, the worst I do is, doing the dishes occasionally. But it's just, I don't know. Every winter, it's like, oh yeah, right, my index fingers are just flaying themselves alive. And it's only the index fingers. It's never the others. It's only these two. It's not my fault, ma. Promise. Hold on. Well, I'm not flaying my fingers. My fingers are flaying themselves. It's a talent, I guess. Yeah. Is there anything in my water glass? Hold on, I need hydration. Oh, does that mean you see the cat? You see a little bit of the cat. No, she's sleeping with the dragon. She's sleeping with the dragon. She's sleeping with the dragon. Yeah, I know. I need more water. Hold on. 2 seconds. Yeah. Donna's there. I bet she'll come and join us ere too long, but we can always just, we can take the little keyboard cam and just follow her around if we want to. Hi, cat. Hi. Too cute. Cat is too cute, can't cope. I just can't handle anymore. See, there's Nightbot with the water reminder. I know. I've not had enough water today. Speaking of zines, I got the link to the new Dishonored zine Discord server last night, and I joined that, which means I haven't looked at the timeline yet, but that means I need to start thinking about my piece. I do remember my pitch. I do remember my idea, so that's good. Because for the zine before that, I couldn't remember any of my pitches, and I had to go back and search for my Google Doc form that I, thankfully past me, clicked the send a copy of this to me button, and I was like, oh, those were my ideas, cool. Didn't end up using any of them though, because my pitches were like Corvo Doubt stuff, and because Corvo Doubt is one of the most popular pairings in the entire fandom. And in the zine we were like, okay, let's get some variety, and I had that Dowd Curnow idea lying around. I was like, that's actually perfect. So, but my piece for the Dunwall Days and Karnaka Nights zine is gonna be it's gonna center on Emily during the second game. So I'm writing for the Dishonored 2 part of it, which is exciting. So, and I do remember what I wanted, but it's gonna be, I don't know, I'm gonna have to do more thinking and like digging in the cupboard for like my Emily characterization, because I haven't written her in a while. So it's like, oh, gotta dig. So, but I'm looking forward to that. And then there's gonna be, I only saw the announcement, but there's gonna be a Deathloop zine as well. For which I think at least one of the mods from the Dishonored zine is also a part of. And I really, really, really want to apply for that. For Dishonored, I have like between 40 and 50 works at this point. For Deathloop, I have exactly one. But I really, really want to write more for Deathloop, so getting into that zine would be amazing. The applications open at the end of March, I think. So, yeah, gonna pull together like a mix of my Deathloop and my Dishonored fic for the application. I don't super know the Deathloop fandom. I know a bunch of people on Twitter, but I don't really, I'm not really active in the Deathloop fandom on Tumblr, such as it is. So it'll be exciting to meet new artists and meet new writers. That'll be really, really cool. Although of course there's like significant overlap between Dishonored, Prey, and Deathloop. Because Arcane makes a new game and we all go feral, so, there's gonna be familiar faces, but I'm hoping also a bunch of new faces. Which will be cool. I played a bit more Hades over the weekend to practice. So maybe that'll be the new Let's Play series, maybe. But I've got the Deathloop videos coming out first. First for about Alexis coming out tomorrow, by the way. That's going up on YouTube. And I still have a few videos to produce actually. And then in April or May, I'm gonna beta something for a friend, for Inky. So my April and May are sort of penciled in for that. So I'm not sure yet when I'm actually gonna start recording the next Let's Play series. Like I might take a break and then start when I'm through with a good chunk of the editing or the beta reading. But we'll see how the schedule works out. Yay, I'm so glad you're excited for the Deathloop videos. Like they're just, I don't know. I had the idea and I was like, yes, I want to do that. Like if 5 people watch those videos and get a giggle out of them, then that's good enough for me. I just love digging around in lore. And I really love these characters. I'm working on the notes for Juliana at the moment, and there's just like with the other visionaries, like they're sometimes more or less like fleshed out. Like there's sometimes more or less lore about them, and they just, you know, they don't always have the same amount of connections to each other. But it's why I did, or I sort of did the first 6 in a big batch, and now I'm working on the scripts for Frank, Juliana, and Colt. Because they're the ones most closely connected, so their videos are gonna be, yeah, the most like integral to the plot of the game, and also just the most feelsy, just because Frank and Colt, you know, and obviously with the relationship between Colt and Juliana, it's gonna be my feelings. So I'm gonna bet that those videos are also gonna be the longest. I think so far Alexis holds the record with 13 minutes, but that's just because he's such a douche waffle that it's too much fun to roast Alexis. So that's why that video is the longest so far, but I think the other 3 are gonna break that record. Yeah. Like, what's your about your Hades zine piece? What's your favorite part of that? Like, what's your favorite character dynamic, or the trope that you're using? Because like I've talked a little bit more to the other characters and to the gods in Hades, and they're all just amazing. I mean, I knew that before. I knew that they were super cool, but it's like I'm too bisexual for all of that. Like, can't handle it, but too cool. Hold on, I have to. Oh my god, Twitch. Yeah, you got auto-modded for using the terms peace and sexy in the same message. All vibes, no plot. Sexy poetry. Ooh, I love that. All vibes, no plot. It's just so good though. Like, nothing needs to happen, it's just the vibes up. Yeah. That's very good. Yeah, see, Ria, it's just, you know. And it fits, because literally everyone in Hades is a sexy piece. Like, it's no wonder you got auto-modded for that one. And I have cat fur in my mouth. How did I do that? How did I do that? I haven't even been near the cat in like 20 minutes. Ooh. Ooh, theater imagery is cool. Ah! Can't wait to read it. That's gonna be amazing. I pre-ordered the Pride and Prejudice zine, and like just sitting here like waiting for my PDF, being like, Beckett. Like, cause you know, because of restrictions, they don't, you know, the zine doesn't ship physical items to Europe, or you know, to Germany, which I totally understand. So I just got the PDF version, but I was like, I want to give you more money. And just the bookmarks look so cute. They're so adorable. Yeah, see, like it. For the Dishonored zine, the last one that I took part in, Inky is going to print the stickers for me so that I can pop them onto my notebooks, because I don't have a sticker printer or anything. So looking forward to that. Gonna be my birthday present. Alright. Oh, the Dionysus scene is stickers as well. That's good. Yeah, stickers are like such cool digital merch, because you know you can use them digitally, but like me, if you have a friend who's got a sticker printer, you know, but I mean, I could also just print them on, you know, good stock paper and then like stick them on stuff or laminate them. I could do that actually. But yeah, I really love stickers as digital zine merch. It's such a cool idea. Do we want to sprint? I say yes, we do. So, as last time, sprints last 30 minutes. But, you know, anyone who wants to join can join in later, or, you know, tap out early. You know, there's no, you know, when you're done, you're done. Remember the command. Is it sprint or sprint start? I think it's sprint start. Let's try the other one first. Yeah, that is sprint start. There we go. Alright. Timer is set. T minus 30 seconds. Done. How did we do? How did we do? Where was I? That's about a third of a page, and then 1, 2. Yeah, about 3 pages. Yeah, when you gotta oh, hold on, let me put me big. Where am I? There we go. Yeah, when you're when you're cleaning out the gutters after not writing for a bit, it's like, oh, it can be slow going, but hey, 50 words. Hey, well, look, we're bisexual. We can't be expected to do math. But 70 words is real good. That's excellent work. That's real good. And any progress is good progress. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm happy with how the notes and how the scripts are going. Like, I haven't I think the last fiction piece that I wrote was the Dishonored Gift Exchange one, where I just wrote about Corvo and Samuel, the boatman sitting by the fire. That was the last thing I wrote. That was just at the end of last year. So I am itching to get back into fiction, or either original or fanfic. I'm not picky. I'm itching to get back into it. But I'm using the scripts as a warm-up, which works real well. I did write some notes that were how you're starting to write notes for something, and then it just, without warning, you're already writing the prose because your notes are starting to get feelsy. Yeah, it happens to me a lot. I did that with some notes about the Batman Commissioner Gordon thing, where it's inspired by that Tumblr post about fake dating. If you fake date, you have to do it properly. I wouldn't be caught dead, treating my fake spouse fake badly. And I had Batman and Gordon on the brain at the time, so I just wrote a couple of snippets about them, going undercover, or preparing or talking about going undercover at a gala. And Gordon being like, we don't have to act, we can just be in a snit, and Bruce is basically vibrating off the roof of the GCPD and being like, I think the fuck not. I wrote some fealty notes for that, so maybe before I go back to my Dishonored fic, or pick up my Resident Evil Village rewrite up again. Maybe I'll use that to dust off the cobwebs. Because don't know, while I was writing the snippets, it felt like a real sort of like, you know, threading the needle between, it's a little bit crack, but the feelings are serious. I love writing like that, so maybe I'll use that, which would also make Inky very happy, because she's a Batman girl, so. Yeah, you're gonna. I mean, I'm amazed that you haven't yet. Honestly. Like, I'm amazed that you've not already, like, churned out, 3 pieces on Garrus. I mean, you've done more in the ways of essays, but, you know. Yeah, I mean, look at me. Like, I mean, Assassins Don't Take Sides just turned 5, right? Like, I write 90% of what I do is Dishonored, and it's been that way for the past 5 years. Like, you know, what am I gonna do? Do it. Do it. The spirit of Garrus compels you. Yeah, we must accept ourselves. Not I know, ma. I know. Ow. Like, sitting at a desk and talking is dangerous for me. Like, at work, I constantly hit my hands on things. Ow. Oh yeah, I think. Yeah, I wrote. You know what I've been doing wrong. I think I've talked about this already, with you or in stream or in the newsletter or wherever. But with the Dishonored fic, like with Assassins Don't Take Sides, I started to not post stuff before I had half of it written, and then kept editing and then writing the back half of it, and then had enough time to edit to have a regular posting schedule. And then ever since I got ill 3 years ago, like I so fell off the wagon with that, and I just I was so, because I couldn't write. I couldn't write for about half a year, and then when I picked it up again, I was so thirsty for validation that I just posted whatever I had. Like as soon as it was done, just throw it out there. And I need to get back to having that patience, because I've been starting medium to long fics, and like with the first Resident Evil thing that I wrote, like with the OT3 thing, it was one of those churning out 10k in 3 days just because it needed out. So I just every day I posted a chapter, and then it was like tossing your sandwich out the door and go and stay out. So that's fine. But then other times, even if I have a detailed outline and I start a medium to long fic and then I post the first chapter, I don't know whether that's also just I don't know whether that also comes part and parcel with neurodivergent brain, but it's not like I lose interest, because I still want to do it, but I don't know. I'm not sure if it's the first part was good, so the second part also has to be good. It's also the reason where I'll start a video game and I really enjoy it, and then I'll stop playing, and then I don't play it again for half a year for some stupid reason. I haven't unlocked that understanding of my brain yet. I don't know what does it, but it's just I'll post the first part and then it takes forever to get to the second one. Yeah. And just what worked really well for me, because I've been doing that again with the Dishonored 2 Let's Play series, and now also with the Deathloop videos. I didn't schedule them to be posted until I had half of them actually done and uploaded. I've got 5 uploaded at this point, and 4 I still have to produce. And that works, and I did the same thing with the Dishonored 2 thing, because that way I can take a break, or get distracted by something else, and it's fine. But I have a solid posting schedule, because that's sort of like knowing, oh, okay, the next like 5 weeks I'll have a steady income of serotonin for, you know, posting something and, you know, getting a couple of comments on it. That helps me sustain working on it. So yeah, gotta be patient. So if I do pick up my either my Resident Evil or my or my Dishonored or my whatever fic back up again, I'm going to have to just write a few chapters and wait before posting, because otherwise it just keeps going in that cycle, and that's not great, neither for readers nor for myself. So it's hard. It's like I've got something written, I want to post it, but no. So, but if I do pick them up again, I will definitely, or whatever I pick up next, I will definitely put some like snippets and stuff on the Discord and on Tumblr. You know, for that quick shot serotonin. So it'll be a while until we see a completed chapter, but there'll definitely be bits. Cause yeah. I don't know. The Chris Redfield of it all is pulling me back. I can feel it. And so does Gareth. You know? If nothing else, the fact that he voiced several howlers on Dishonored 2, it's a sign. Yeah. Oh, it's worth it. It's like, oh. Yeah, every time I just heard his voice actor, I mean, I went through the game relatively slowly anyway, but every time I heard his voice, I like made Emily just like stop dead and be like, oh, gotta listen to what Gareth has to say. Because every time I was like, oh, Ria will enjoy that one. What kind of a Mass Effect long shot do you want to write, if you can say? Yeah, it's like, what? Shepard being like, oh, my boyfriend speaks. I mean, yeah. And I mean, BioWare characters just never shut the fuck up, so there is a treasure trove. Ooh, a secretly married AU? Oh, dude, like, that is cheesy and self-indulgent is what we are here for. Like, oh yeah, num 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 num, and then, you know, given that a lovely little rewrite, that is tasty. That's tasty AF. Because I mean, for one, because you know, I mean, you wrote that for you, you know, like you're your own best target audience, so you get to reread it first, and then you get to rework it however you want it, and then you can throw it at us and go, here, read it and weep tears of joy. Heck yeah. That's perfect. And I got secretly married. I mean, I haven't started ME3 yet, but you know, I know things just from having a handful of friends completely obsessed with it. Not that I'm looking at anybody. So yeah. Wow. That emotionally devastated me a little bit just now. I know. I mean, my emotional devastation is, you know, a blip compared to what I know you feel when you fling yourself on the sofa, like. I know. I've had a couple of ideas just for face down on the floor. I'm okay. Sure you are, Ria. Sure you are. Coincidentally, that's what Shepard does, and you know, everyone else just like, you know, steps over a boot here and there. It's like, yeah, sure, Shepard, sure, Commander, you're fine. Everything's grand. I've had a few emotionally devastating ideas about Dowd recently, just for I don't know, just for a little. I don't know if it's gonna be a cohesive one shot or if it's just gonna be like snapshots thrown into one thing. I have no idea. But yeah. Yeah, he's so good at it. He's so good at it. Like, Dowd's emotional devastation is just... He's so talented. Like, he's so good at it. He's so good at it. It's the self-loathing, you know? But there's gonna be a little bit of crack in it too. Just... Hold on, I gotta look at pins, because my brain is currently drawing a blank on what it actually is. Hold on. What did I pin? Did I not pin it? Oh god, I didn't pin it, did I? Oh no, I did pin it. Like it's just gonna be thrown together. Like, cause you know how somehow it turned into like sort of my fanon, that, you know, Dowd's favorite fruit is apples. Because somehow in every single one of my Dishonored fics in the beginning, he was eating an apple at some point, and people were like, "Oh, Dowd really likes apples, huh?" And I'm like, "Guess he does now." And I realized that I never had him, you know, like, was it Sleepless in Seattle, where Tom Hanks like peels the apple in one go, and I was like, huh. I never had him do that for Corvo as like the ultimate romance reference. So I'm gonna put that in. And then yeah, just sort of like crack plate straight with the feelings just in there. And there were a couple of other references that like, it's gonna be funny when it's in the fic, but right now it would take me too long to explain it why it's funny, so I'm gonna spare you. But yeah, there's a couple of other things that are just gonna... Yeah. And then the one idea that we had where Tout like finds himself, you know, catching feelings, and then just goes and digs a symbolic grave for those feelings. And Corvo and Jessamine are like, Dad, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm digging. Leave me alone. And they're like, why? And he's like, you know, can't be catching feelings while I'm eating dirt. So... And then they try to get him out of the hole, literally. I still haven't decided whether he's gonna actually be digging, but I love that mental image so much of him just like digging a hole to symbolically drop his feelings in them. So I think I'm actually gonna do that. Because it's fanfic, I can do whatever the fuck I want. So... yeah. Can't be catching feelings while I'm eating dirt. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Yeah. Exactly that. But yeah. Dowd is just so good at that. He's unintentionally funny while he's busy hating himself. And that is... And we will not be examining why that's so easy for me to write. Ew. How about, because it's 43 past whatever hour it is. So let's do another sprint for half an hour, and then yeah, and then we can chat some more, and then that'll be that for today. Little bit of company. Right. So sprint starts now. And that's sprint number 2. With a visit from the cat. Because that's as it's proper. How did we do? How did we do? I finished my notes for Juliana. I'll probably still end up adding more as I write the actual script, but I've got all the notes down, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 pages. 6 pages is a good ratio for notes to script. Yay, 160! Well done! Well done, well done, well done. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you gotta take a little down a break. I kept having to just put my hand there to censor the butthole. Thank you. Because yeah, that cat butt was very close to the camera, so how's about we don't get the channel deleted for cat butt. But yeah, done with the notes for Juliana, and I started on Colt's notes, which is gonna be the most. Yeah, it's like Donna, Twitch has rules, you know? Like cat nudity? Not here. But, well, you know cats. They do not care. Oh, man. I mean, yeah, duh. Colt's the protagonist, so obviously his video is going to be the longest, but there's also going to be like a couple of explainers in there, like, you know, what's Operation Horizon actually. So I'm gonna make a whole timeline for that, like, you know, in a PowerPoint presentation, and then just gonna record as I go through that and then stick that in the video, because I'm not a video animator and I don't have super fancy video editing software. So that's my hack of the day. So I'm gonna do a sort of fancy timeline for everything, because Colt's pretty much the only character where we have a lot of confirmed like actual dates. Like, I think he and Juliana are even the only characters where we can say for sure when they were born, and the rest just doesn't. The rest just don't have birth dates. But yeah, the whole getting stuck in a time loop for 17 years and then getting back out of it, kind of futzed with how old Colt is compared to everyone else. Which is funny because Frank's father actually fought in the same war that Colt was also in when he was in the military. But Frank and Colt now are the same age. So that's funky. But there's a really funny line because Frank makes fun of Colt for being old, even though he doesn't look it, and he makes fun of him for it. And then he's like, references the siege that they were in, and then he's like, my pa fought in it too. He said, y'all ate your shoes. It's just that's one of those details that I love Arcane for. Just dropping that in there. Yeah, fun time loop shenanigans. Fun. So Colt was, I'm not sure in how far the Deathloop universe development looks like ours, because in some ways they have much more highly advanced technology. On the other hand, they have stuff that for us looks, just kind of 50s, 60s, sometimes even a little bit 70s already. So it's fun to think about. But yeah, Colt disappeared in the late 1930s and then reappeared in the 50s and said, well, I was stuck in a time loop for the past 17 years and no one believed him. So that was the not fun part of it. And then for some reason, which I'm going to cover in the video, but he decides to go back and get into the time loop again. Like it's really fun when you play the game and Colt, because he suffers from complete amnesia at the beginning of the game. He doesn't even know his name. And so he finds all this shit out and he's like, wait, I was stuck here already for 17 years and then I got out and then I came back. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with me? And then if you dig into his interactions with other characters and into the lore a little bit, you find out why, and it's like, oh, that's why. Oh no. I love Colt so much. He's so cool. I wanna reset my progression and play it again from the very beginning and see which path I take through it if I actually follow the critical game path instead of just dicking around for about 40 hours until I felt ready to be okay, I'm gonna figure out the final lead and then actually complete the game. But yeah, I just dicked around for a solid 40 hours because it was too much fun, and also I wanted all the good guns. I still don't have the heritage gun. I want it. Doing these videos and doing these scripts is really fun, but at the same time I'm gonna be so happy when I'm actually done with it. because it'll be like such a nice, neat project to just, you know, put a ribbon on, put a bow on, and then it's just gonna be there on YouTube and be like, yep, that's finished, that's done, cool. Finishing things, it's nice. I say having about half a dozen of fanfic works in progress. It's just having it finished. Like in my job, stuff's never really finished because like a solid 80% of my job is constantly optimizing. So unless it's something like really like technical and code based, where you know we like make a new feature and then review it and then test it and then deploy it and it's done, projects never really finish in my job. So it's nice to be able to really have something where it's like, okay, that's the work, and then that's, you know, the actual product of the thing, and then you push it out the window, you push it out the door, and then it's done. Yeah, events is nice. During my university degree, I did a couple of months at the teeniest, tiniest, independent press in the city where I went to uni. And occasionally we do like readings or like little cabaret events, and yeah, it was always a mad dash to get them organized, but then when they're done and like, you know, like I'd finished you know, counting everything in the till and doing the thing and then going home and being like, oh, we're done. Nice. Yeah. Oh, and then to be able to say, hey, we did this many events this year. Oh, that's so cool. How are you liking it? Like, how long ago did you start? Was it about 4 weeks ago? You like it and that they're treating you well. And I'm glad that you've got a week off. That's the best part of it. When's Easter? Hold on. Does it say on the... Okay, it doesn't say on the Windows calendar. Easter. Oh, April, so long. 5 weeks ago, I said. Yeah. Yeah, management. I know management. As long as they're not like actively terrorizing people. Like, you know, you know that I've got some gripes with management at the moment, but you know, still better than previous jobs, so I am counting my blessings quietly. Yeah, Easter's on April 17th this year, so a whole other month. Some people are being actively terrorists. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. Where's the guillotine when you need it? Didn't say that out loud, but... It's always so like, you know, even when it's, you know, like I've been in situations where I've been actively terrorized myself, and then other situations where, you know, I've had to watch other people be actively terrorized. It just sucks whichever way you slice it. Okay, so it's until May. Well, either way, I hope that, you know, I hope that they'll at least make you the offer of keeping you on. And that, you know, whichever way it shakes out, that it's your decision. So that you can say, yeah, okay, I'm staying, or, you know, just flip them off and walk backwards out of there, like Garrus did at Seasick. Just go, I'm out. Why is management always like this? Hold on, I was laughing at something I saw on screen, not at your comment. Yeah, like, yeah, just keep your eyes open, and, you know, like, even if they make you an offer, if you've got something better, that's the best feeling. It's like, yeah, that's nice, but actually, I'm way too cool for you, so bye. That would be the best outcome. Crossing my fingers for that. What I laughed at is that, like, you know, I just googled Easter 2022 to see when it was, and then one of the suggested questions is, why is Easter 2022 so late? Why is it so late anyway? Easter goes by the lunar calendar and falls on the Sunday past the first full moon in spring. Okay. Yep, it's the moon's fault. Who brought moon? Every time. Yeah, and for the purpose of that, spring is set to 21st of March. Which is why, okay, it's cut off, hold on. Which is why the earliest possible date for Easter Sunday is the 22nd of March, and the latest possible, the 25th of April. Huh. I will have forgotten this in 10 minutes, but at least for the moment, it's nice to know that that is why. I have to wait so long to have a long weekend. Yeah, me too. It's like I can never remember, like, when Easter's supposed to be. I mean, like, it's sort of, you know, it shifts around, you know, like in a cycle every year, but like, I don't remember when last year Easter was. I don't know these things. Will I remember that it's then 7 weeks until Pfingsten? I don't know. Maybe. I'll probably forget that too. I should get some, or just book a couple more. days off before the summer. Cause I need sleep. Ugh. Alright. Let's get the cat fur off the desk. Because predictably, there's a lot of that. Hold on. There's Kitty. Kitty slept. Hi Kitty. Hi Kitty. She's like, who dares to start my slumber? Excuse you. Hi Kitty. Hi, we're stalking you. Yeah. Poor baby. Poor little baby. Alright. Enough cat stalking. Well, you got a close up of my tattoos. Well, actually, I should go and join the cat on the sofa. I've been binging K-drama the past week. And I started a new one today, which is actually very funny. It's about a museum curator who gets a new boss, and through confusion and whatever else, he mistakenly thinks that she and her best friend are gay, but that, you know, for whatever reasons they can't openly be together. So he's like, gay rights, and, you know, helps them, like, helps them be together and, like, keep the secret and everything, until at one point they're like, wait, you're confused. Well, you know, you've got this all wrong, but yeah, like, he actually, because, you know, her best friend, like the female lead's best friend, asks him for a favor and he says no. And, you know, she's like, it's for someone who, you know, it's difficult for me to be with, and then he sees them together in the hotel bar. And he actually goes back up to his suite and, like, gives himself a good tongue lashing. It's like, you know, it's like basically, you know, ats himself and is like, that was homophobic, dude. And is, you know, looks at himself in the mirror and is like, I'm disappointed in you. And then he goes back downstairs and is like, you know, says, yeah, of course we can trade hotel rooms, even though it was for a completely different reason, that they wanted that particular hotel room. But yeah, whenever, like, he sees them, because they're very physically affectionate with each other, because they've been best friends since forever. And he's basically like, oh look, they're so cute. So yeah, we stand one man, and then she actually nearly kills him with coffee. So that's the thanks he gets for being a good ally, you know? Flippin' hell. Anyway, it's very good. I'm like 3 episodes in? 3.5. So I'm gonna watch a little bit more today, but I'm gonna try and not stay up until 2 a.m. again, because I did that last night and I did not get up early this morning. Whoopsie. But yeah, can recommend. I will do a roundup of all the K-dramas I watched this month in my next newsletter, because there were many already in the past week, and I think there'll be more. see how my spoons are on Friday, but I think this week I'll be playing Control again on Friday, and I will see about defeating the anchor off stream before that, so that I can put the replay in. Because when I stream it either on Twitch or like just screen share on Discord, the game crashes. It can't take it. I don't know what it is about the anchor, but it's not good. It's not good. I think it's because there are so many just particle effects and so many floating enemies that it's like, not doing it. So yeah, I'll be doing that. But the rest of the week is K-drama and working on my scripts. So yeah, thanks so much for keeping me company. Congratulations on the excellent writing. And then yeah, see you again on Friday or next week for another writing stream. And then, oh yeah, this Sunday, officially last episode of the Dishonored 2 Let's Play. And then that'll be done. I'm very excited. Okay. Yeah, it's really good, isn't it? Just hanging out and then having the company without, like Spood said, last week, without necessarily the distraction of it being in person. So yeah, I really appreciate that. Yeah, last episode. And yeah, like I said, tomorrow first Deathloop video is gonna be Alexis Dorsey, the absolute worst, and he's up against Charlie and Igor, so that's saying something. Okay, well, before we get stuck here talking across the fence, let's go. Have a good night. Have a great rest of the week. I will send the cat all the regards. I'll give her so many snooches when I join her on the sofa, because she's waiting, and as soon as I get under the blanket, she will be like, yes, lie down so I can lie on top of you. So that's gonna be my evening. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Is the scene broken? Who knows? We'll find out in a second. Anyway, bye!